today I'm going to be showing you how to do a high top puff with some cute edges. So I got my wide tooth comb here and I'm going to be combing out the perimeter of my hair. And if you guys see me looking off somewhere, I'm looking into my mirror right here, so yeah. So after I comb out my hair puff, I always go in with a little bit of leave-in conditioner, and the leave-in conditioner I'm going to be using is the Cream of Nature Curl Repair Leave-In, and it looks like this. I really like this leave-in conditioner. It works in my hair really well. I take like a dime size amount or a little more to what you really need to keep around your hair, you know, not dry and stuff, and keep it moisturized so when you're brushing it, it's a little more manageable. It's not as, you know, like tangled and stuff. So I'm going to put it all around the perimeter of my hair. Try to work it in there. Make sure it gets in there really well. What I like about this leave-in is that, like, when I rub it in my hair and I'm working in my hair, it feels like, you know, you feel the instant moisture hit your hair, and I really like that. My hair was like a little dry, so it's like, you know, revitalizing it, bringing it back to life. And I like that about this. Very, very moisturizing and really lightweight. It's not too much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is take my wide tooth comb again and comb around it back again, around the perimeter. And when I like combing around the perimeter of my hair, you might see some white stuff, but it'll be gone after, you know, I comb it out. When I like combing around the perimeter of my hair, I like to push the back of my hair a little more up in the front so I can get that high puff look. And it gives it like a neater, kind of cleaner look. I like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my my fake Demon brush and comb back around the perimeter of my head, brush it in a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Wetland Extreme Gel. I have the other one, but this is like my traveling one. Just take a little bit, not too much. And, you know, I just put it all around the perimeter of my hair. Don't be stingy with this gel. This gel is a really good gel. It doesn't flake or anything. It's really good. It works with, it's very workable with other leave-in conditioners and, you know, other products. It's very manageable. It's compatible with other ones. So that's very good about this gel. Now what I'm doing is kind of like, you know, forming my hair in the type of, you know, look I want to get. Kind of forming it. And you know how I want it to look. And what I'm going to do now is, you know, go back in with my diamond brush and, you know, smooth out any bumps or lumps. When I do this technique, it works really well. And I like when I do this technique because it gives me like a nice sleek look. It doesn't have too much waves in it or anything. It gives me like a nice sleek look. And when you're brushing around the perimeter of your hair, please take your time and don't rake through your hair. And if your hair feels dry, you know, you can always add a little bit of water or leave-in. So now what I'm about to do is I'm going to take my rubber band. Anytime I use rubber bands, I use the Ouchless ones. I get them at like Dollar Tree and Walmart for like, you know, $1 and stuff. Just gonna work it up. Position it how I want it to look. Hope this rubber band doesn't pop. Now what I'm going to do is, you know, to give it a sleeker look, I'm going to go with my edge control. It's the 24-hour Edge Tamer Extreme Firm Hold. It looks like this. So I just take a little bit of my hands and, you know, just, you know, go around it. Oh my god, this is so hard to open. My hands are greasy. Hold on. I just take a little bit in my hands. Like, you know, not too much, like a dime size, but what's a dime size? With natural hair, there's no such thing as a dime size. I just take a lot. I rub it up in my hands and I just work it around the perimeter of my hair like this. And now I'm about to go in with my sleek my my brush to sleek it up. This brush, this is I think a wave brush, but I use it to sleek my hair, and it works really well. It works even better because I use the diamond brush to rake it through, so you know it's a lot more easier to manage. Gives it that, you know, nice laid look. So the next thing I like to do is I like to, you know, fluff out my puff. And I'm gonna go on my trusty dusty black pick and just pick out my hair as much as I like it. I like to have that big hair look. I just like big hair. It's just really, really nice. So I always probably overdo it with the picking, but the bigger the better. So I just pick it out to my liking, like this. You could wear your hair like this. This is totally fine. I wear my hair like this plenty of times. I don't feel like doing my edges, but I gotta get extra, and I'm going to touch up my edges a little bit with my edge brush. This is like a regular edge brush. I got this off of Amazon. I'm gonna go with a little bit of my wetline gel. Hold on, let me just brush on my edges real quick. I'm not gonna do like crazy edges or anything. I'm gonna do, you know, little cute, simple edges. And if you guys like the way I do my edges, be sure to comment, and I can make a video on, you know, how I do my edges if you guys want to know. I could show you guys how I do it and give you guys tips and pointers. So what I do is I take a little bit of the extreme gel and I just put it on my edges like this. Don't forget the sideburns. You gotta get your sideburns. Sideburns is the whole look. Now what I'm about to do is swoop them up. So I brush it out like this and I swoop. I use the comb part and I come in and I swoop it up just like this. Do a nice little swoop to make it lay. Give it that nice, you know, laid look. Same thing with the rest of them. I'm gonna come and take the comb and swoop it up just like this. I'm going to take the brush and swoop it up like this, so it gives it a really nice laid look. And when I'm swooping, I take my fingers and also swoop with it as well. It gives you like a better laid look, and it helps lay your edges a little better. And I just swoop the rest up. And then when I get around here, I take the comb a little bit and I swoop them up. And I take the edge brush part and I give it a good swoop. My edges are kind of misbehaving, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna tame them. And then the same thing with the other side. Give it a little swoop. It kind of gets repetitive, but when you're learning how to do your edges, you'll get like used to it. Do a little swoop here, a little swoop here. And now for the sideburns. This is my favorite part. There's many ways I do my sideburns. Sometimes I can swoop it like this and take the comb and give it like a nice little swoop. Or I brush them out. Swoop it like that. So it looks like this. And the same thing with the other side. And I give it a nice little swoop over here, like just like that. So what I do to make my edges lay a little bit better, I go back in with my edge control and I put a little bit right back on my edges so it can lay a little better. And I really like this edge control. Sometimes I just use this alone on my edges and it gives it like a really, you know, good hold. It does wonders. I tried it out because, you know, I'm always in a search for a good edge control. This was good. Oh, don't forget to get your kitchen in the back of your head. You just take a little bit, rub it up in your hands. The kitchen. And when you get the kitchen in the back of your head, I always use the edge brush and brush it up like this. So to give it a nicer laid look. Get your kitchen. It does a really good job doing that. So now I'm going to go back in my edges and just lay them down a little bit better. Give it like that nice perfection look. Okay, so main thing I have to do is back to getting the kitchen of your head. I go with my smooth brush and come again and just brush it all up again one more time. And now what I like to do is, after I'm done with my edges and stuff, before I wrap my edges and stuff, I go in with a little bit more of the wet line gel. Not wet line. Yeah, the wet line gel. And take a little bit of my hand and go around and put it around the perimeter just in case to get any flyaways or anything. You want your hair to stay a little bit more sleek. Go with my brush and just brush everything up. And while I'm brushing, I'm also taking my hand and smoothing it as well. Now doing this, it is an arm workout, but when you do it like this, it helps give you a more sleeker, smoother look. Look at these edges, they're kind of misbehaving. Now I'm going to take my scarf and wrap my edges. Normally, I will let my edges sit for probably like, you know, a good 10-15 minutes. I don't let it sit for too long because this edge control is, you know, works really well. It's not bad. It will last like a couple of hours and stuff. So I will wait till this dries and I'll come right back. Hi guys, so it's Ashanti here, and I just finished letting my hair sit for a good 10 minutes. I let it lay, and this is how it's looking in the style. I think it looks really, really cute. It just looks really, really good. And this is how I get my high puffs. And for a little bit more volume, my trusty pick, I pick it out a little more. Got a lot of hair. Get that nice volume. So this is how it looks. This is the look, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and to leave any more suggestions on if you want to get how I do my edges. Make sure you leave that, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.